What's up, guys? How's it going? And today, we're gonna be doing a video on this beautiful Goliath of a card, Indestructible Saiyan Evil LSSJ Broly. Now, I just lifted the curtain off of my birds, so that means they're awake. But enough of that. It's not about them. If you want to know about them, you should go over to my Clayton Powell channel. But that's not important right now. Now we focus on this beautiful Goliath. Now, his leader skill is Strength, Ki +3, HP, Attack, and Defense plus 90%. And his gigantic meteor attack causes colossal damage to all enemies, which means it will do the same amount of damage to a group of enemies if there is, and just the damage to that one enemy if you only have one. Now, I haven't really Rainbow Starred him, obviously, but he basically has more power. He sacrifices his defense for power. So, I don't really recommend, getting this card if you really, I mean, if you want it, you can get it, but I wouldn't recommend it, mostly because he takes too much damage, bruh. If there's a slot where the enemy doesn't attack, you place him right there, then he'll be perfect. Because he can dish out so much power and gets a lot of crits. But that's probably only because of my 51% in hidden potential. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Prepares for Battle, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And his categories are Resurrected Warriors, Movie Boss, Pure Saiyans, and Full Power. Now, overall, he's, okay LR. I mean, I wouldn't say he's the worst LR, but not the best. I think Vegito is better, and Trunks. This is by far it's one of the worst, but it's not the worst. Now, anyway, let's get into this. Now, of course, you gotta start off with the beautiful card that you just start off with. And you basically get him from Summon. It's all luck based. Then you move on to UR Broly, which you need 50 Gregory medals, 20 Master Roshi medals, 10 Bibidi medals, 3 North Kai medals, and 1 Elder Kai medal. Then you can transform him into a UR. Then you can get him into a UR that has a 120 max level. You need 77 Berserker medals. And you can get that from his event, which I'm going to show you right now. So basically, you need to press 2 event. Then you need to basically press the event right there. If you don't need it, then you just gotta press cancel. The event's name is Berserker of Destruction. You need to be on stage 2, so you need to have already beaten stage 1, or if you haven't beaten stage 1, go beat it so that you can get 77. Now, if you go in Super, you're more likely to get 7 medals, which will make it a lot easier. The fastest you can get it is maybe 11 times. So, well, it is kind of tedious. I mean, it's an LR. What did you expect? Now, yeah, that's pretty tedious. Like I said, but it's nothing compared to what you have to do to get his LR state. To get his LR state, you need 77 of each Kai, as well as Kabito. That's ridiculous. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's an LR. Again, it's an LR. It's a lot better than most URs. So, I mean, duh. But I think some URs beat it in power. Mostly, maybe, freaking Super Saiyan 3 Gohan. Adult Gohan, anyway. Which, if you don't know what that card is, shut up, birds. Be quiet. Be quiet. Jeez. Birds. Anyway, I'm going to show you the card now. So as you can see, I have not laid a finger on it. I'll probably do an awakening video on it because I'm not gonna lay a finger on it. We'll get into all of this later. So anyway, this card, like when it's fully awakened, as you can see from Super Dragon Ball Heroes, then I think that it may have more power. I'm not saying it does for sure. Broly might have more. You know what? Anyway, Broly's a pretty good card, actually. I know I just said that it was absolute garbage, but it's not. It's not good, but it's not bad. I just. How do you say that? It's an LR. It's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be powerful, more powerful than most URs. You know, I think this is like one of the worst LRs, which is why I kind of was let down when I brought it into a couple of fights. I realized it's the damage that it was taking was disgusting. Broly was getting smacked around. I mean, sure, he had power to equal how much he was taking, but I didn't have that much health. Now, I'm just a beginner. I know, you're probably like, no, you're not. You're rank 160, I believe. Yeah, 160, so how can you be a beginner or whatever? But, yeah, I'm a beginner. Don't know how I got to 160 so fast. But now I have Battlefield. Hooray! And we don't have the World Tournament. But what I'm saying is, if you really, if you really like the card, then sure, go get it. It's not a complete waste of time. But don't use it as a leader. If you're... Be quiet. Shush. Be quiet. Alright, give me 1 second. Anyway, now that that's settled, so as I was saying, I mean, if you really like the card, go get it, but don't depend on it when it comes to defense. You really need some characters that can back him up when he's on a team, because if you just rely on him for defense and offense, he's gonna fall short because he's an attack-based card. He was never really much for defense anyway. So don't use him like he's a defensive card, because defense minus 20,000 when he does a super attack. That's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, for the power, it's sort of worth it. I'm just saying, don't expect him to come through for you when people are attacking him, because he takes more damage than a rare card would. No, actually, that's a bit of exaggeration. An SSR card against the LR card, he takes a whole bunch of damage. Like, I can't be playing with this card if he's gonna be doing all of that, bruh. Because you done? You know what? My birds are being annoying, so it's been great. Again, don't use the card if you think it's a defensive card. It's really not. It's meant for attacking. That's all it's meant for. Be quiet, Sapphire. Jeez. Anyway, it's been great. I'm glad to be back. See ya. Sapphire says bye. Yeah.